If you don't already know a sign language, you might just assume a sign language is a direct word-for-word translation of the spoken language into the sign language, which I guess is a pretty fair assumption. I mean, isn't the sign language based off spoken language? And while sign languages were technically based off spoken languages, a lot of concepts in spoken languages were actually lost in sign language, including grammatical concepts. Now, that's not to say that sign languages completely lack grammar, but they're a bit more reduced than what we're used to. For example, American Sign Language doesn't have any verb conjugations or present tense, past tense, and some of the European Sign Languages don't even have concepts like grammatical gender or grammatical noun cases. In fact, most sign languages don't even have a distinction between he or she. Like, they're the same thing, but why? Why didn't we just carry over grammar from the spoken language? Why do we feel like removing them? And answering this question mainly boils down to one of two things. Firstly, why do we have grammar in the first place? Like, for example, why is it wrong for me to say he give a book and not he gives a book? I mean, they are essentially the same thing, right? And theoretically, I could say he give a book, but that sounds weird. And it sounds weird to my ears because everyone else says he gives a book. Essentially, since everyone else is saying he gives a book, and I don't have problems saying he gives a book, I'll continue to say he gives a book. And so, even though this distinction between give and gives is an extremely old relic of Old English grammar, we still keep it anyway, even though it's considered technically harder grammar. But sign languages actually don't even need these grammatical conjugations because they already have them. Spatial grammar. See, sign languages often heavily rely on the space around the speaker to communicate grammar. For example, look at the action I love you. When I'm signing I love you, you'll notice one of two things. First of all, this is the sign for love. But secondly, I start the verb all the way close to me. That means I'm the subject. And wherever I end the verb, which is towards you guys, that means you are the object. This means that wherever I start and end a movement, it already tells me the subject and object, removing the need for any conjugation at all for noun cases. Similarly, for third person pronouns, if I space the left side as person A and the right side as person B, then whatever action I do in either side will instantly tell you who the subject is, which removes any need for any gender distinctions like he or she. And I just think that's really fascinating that sign language can communicate such nuances in grammar without the traditional verb conjugations or noun conjugations that we're used to. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and